Hi everybody, Kelsey Ann Lovelady here, and I'm here to do another writing tag video. Today the writing tag I'm going to do is one that I originally saw on Jenna Morosi's channel, which I will put a link to in the box. So, let's get started. Alright, question 1. What do you eat or drink while writing? Well, I happen to have my go-to drink with me right here, Dr. Pepper. It doesn't matter whether it's diet, 10, normal, I'm a Dr. Pepper junkie. And yes, I know how bad soda is for me, but I don't care. I love the bubbles. That's good shit. As for eating, I do whatever is easily accessible and doesn't take a long time to prepare. Cereal with milk if it's in the morning, maybe some toasted bread with butter for lunch, and whatever I can heat up in the microwave for dinner, which is usually leftovers, which I'm okay with, you know? Question 2, what do you listen to while writing? It honestly depends on the book. Most of the time I listen to Two Steps from Hell because it's instrumental music that can fit into any situation. They've got badass music for the fights, they've got scary music for the horror parts, they've got gentle music for the love scenes. They pretty much have everything. Otherwise, I gravitate towards pop and rock songs that are typically about girl power. Pat Benatar is my spirit animal. Question 3. What is your biggest distraction while writing? YouTube. Question 4. What is the worst thing that has happened while writing? Technically, this didn't happen while I was writing, it happened while I was in the editing phase. But the worst thing that happened to me was realizing how shit my first draft of my book was, and that I basically needed to start all over from scratch. It's not a bad thing to realize when that has to happen, but it can be really disheartening. Especially when you've been working on the book for 4 years by that point. Question 5. What is the best thing that has ever happened to you while writing? Most of the time, the best thing that happens to me while I'm writing is when I get ideas to improve on the book. This actually happened just yesterday, and I'm really ecstatic about my idea. But I don't want to give anything away. Shh. Question 6. Who do you communicate with while you're writing? I only communicate with one person while I'm writing, and that is my best friend and mentor, David Partolo. He's just kind of nice to bounce ideas off of, and if I have a bad idea, he'll tell me. Question 7. What is your secret to success and your biggest writing flaw? Well, I guess my secret to success can be summed up in a book. As a woman who likes to write books about strong women characters, Rejected Princesses Online and the Rejected Princesses book has been an asset that is beyond valuable. This thing has got over 100 women who are far too macabre for their own Disney movies, and I love it. As for my biggest writing flaw, I'm too hard on myself, and if you don't believe me, my mentor David can attest to this. If I don't meet my own goal, or if I ask too much from myself, I go into this incredible self-loathing, and it can get bad. Question 8. What is your inspiration? What makes you productive? I've found inspiration pretty much anywhere and everywhere. Like literally yesterday, that idea that I told you guys about actually started from a porn star. And yes, I know how incriminating that sounds. As for what makes me productive, I think the idea of people reading my book makes me productive. I want to get it out there as fast as possible, but I also want the quality to be excellent enough that people want to read it. So that's what keeps me going. Question 9. What is the one thing that you do or that other writers do that is super annoying? The answer to both of those is the self-loathing. It's annoying for me because when I'm in my self-loathing stage, I can't get anything done. I just think that everything that could possibly come out of my mouth is complete shit. And it's annoying from other writers because, well, again, you're complaining rather than getting your work done. I just wish we could turn off that part of ourselves that makes us hate ourselves. But then again, I think that's what keeps our humility alive. And humility is a virtue. Question 10. Are you willing to share something you've written? Fuck yeah. You guys will notice down in the description is a link to my Inkshares page. On that page is where I have posted the first 6 chapters of my book, Starforged Orion. If you guys want to go and read it, you can go ahead. I would read it to you right here, right now, but the thing is, the first chapter is kinda long. Like 11 pages. Single-spaced. If I get a lot of requests of people who really want to hear me read my first chapter, I'll do it, but in an audiobook form, so that it's a separate video. So that's my second writing tag video, and now it's time for me to tag more people. I would like to tag my mentor, David, G.D. Folkson, and Garrett Robinson. Time for you guys to talk about what you do while writing. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye!